up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're ranking all three Robert Eggers films from the worst to the best. Now before we start, with the like button, subscribe, and post notifications bells, you know for every video. Let's get started. So Robert Eggers is one of my favorite directors working today. He's directed films from horror all the way to Viking tales, and I really like basically all of his films that I've seen. Each of the films that I've seen, which I've only seen 3 of his films, they're all fantastic films, near perfect films. There's most likely one thing when I rewatch it, there's always that one little detail that I say, oh, this could have been fixed. But other than that, they are near perfect films. So without further ado, let's get started. So coming to number 3 is going to be The Lighthouse. Now, The Lighthouse is a fantastic film. You have Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe, 2 fantastic actors, and they're basically stuck together for this entire film, and they're going crazy. And the lighthouse, Robert Eggers uses the lighthouse as sort of that light. For example, the ending of the film, which spoilers, there are going to be spoilers in this video because I'm doing a ranking. So the lighthouse actually plays a big role, obviously, in the film, but Robert Eggers uses it as sort of a symbol, and I really liked how it was just that overbearing force. And even though it seems that it's just a lighthouse to the normal audience, to the actual actors and actresses in the film, which there are only 2 actors in the film, it also represents sort of that light for them, but it's also a twisted type of light, because Robert Pattinson goes crazy in this film. Whenever he sees that light, he goes ridiculous and he gets crazy, and so does Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe, to me, he's crazy and everything, but crazy in a good way, because it's Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe is a phenomenal actor, easily top class for me. But him in this film, he is very good in this film, along with Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson really, I'm glad that he's doing films like this. I'm glad that Robert Pattinson is choosing to do films like this. Of course, we saw him in The Batman. He is phenomenal as Batman. But him in this small film by Robert Eggers, I thought he was fantastic. I really prefer him in these smaller types of roles. He's obviously a great actor, but he really gets to shine in these smaller types of roles. So The Lighthouse overall is a phenomenal film. That's why it comes in at number 3. Coming number 2 is going to be The Northman. Now, this is the latest Robert Eggers film, and it's phenomenal. The cinematography is very well done. I really like the entire story of the film. You have all these great actors and actresses. You have Ethan Hawke, Willem Dafoe. You have Nicole Kidman, all fantastic in the film. Every single person in this film shines, and I really like how it looks. The cinematography, like I just stated, phenomenal for this film. Robert Eggers is just a great director on every level. Cinematography, story, characters, everything. There's a lot of tension in this film, and I really like the setting of the entire film. And the story, when it gets to that ending, it felt like an epic story of a father, a son, you have mother, you have all this betrayal in this film, and you have, of course, the main character played by Alexander Skarsgård, who just goes crazy in this film. And every single person plays their role to the best of their ability, and it shows, because every single person in this film is doing a great job. And this is easily my favorite film, or I would say it's a tie with The Batman for this year so far. So The Northman comes in at number 2. But coming in number 1 is going to be The Witch. The Witch is phenomenal. This is easily one of the best horror films in the last decade. Robert Eggers just did a great job with everything for this film. The cinematography is phenomenal. The way he shoots, the way he shot the entire film, he uses wide angles. He uses all these type of shots that make it creepy and eerie, but at the same time, it's sort of hauntingly beautiful to look at. It takes place in the woods, and you have basically 6 main characters, I would say, including the baby. But excluding the baby, you have 5 main characters, and Each of them do a great job in the film. Ralph Ineson, for example, he is phenomenal, and Anya Taylor-Joy, very, very good in the film. Those two actors and Kate Dickie, very good. They carry the film, and Anya Taylor-Joy, she was fantastic in The Northman. She is fantastic here. The Witch is easily one of my favorite films, one of my favorite horror films of the past decade, and it. Robert Eggers did a weird thing with this film. He made it creepy, he made it simple, but it wasn't. It wasn't a normal film, I guess you could say, because by the end, the first time I saw it, I don't know what happened. By the end of the film, that last, I would say, 10 minutes, I had no clue what happened. I know she turns into one of the witches, and it's just weird and crazy, and they're all in the sticks, and they're floating. It's weird. It's a very, very weird ending, but it's the perfect ending for this film. So I think overall, The Witch is a phenomenal horror film, and that's why it comes in at number 1. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the post notification bell so you know if you have a video. I'm Peter. Thank you for watching.